channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my Disney haul, things that I had purchased for the Disney trip, as well as what I purchased on our Disney trip. So we just got back. I have the vlogs. There aren't too many because it was a short trip, but they are already up. So if you want to check any of them out, make sure you go ahead and check those out. I also have packing videos that I shared before we left, so you can check those out as well. So typically I like to buy a resort mug, the year mug that we're going, and then maybe some other fun mug that I find. I was going to pick up some mugs for my daughter too to have, because we seem to be fighting over the same mugs all the time, the same shape of a mug all the time to drink coffee. So unfortunately, I do not know if you had a chance to go to Disney World recently and been before, but their mug selections are non-existent. There is so very few mugs, and I went to World of Disney, I went to Mouse Gears, I went to the Emporium, and also checked out the resort, a couple different stores at the resorts, because we've dined in a couple of them, and there's even like picture frames. What else we talked about that we couldn't see? There was something else that we said it was like not a lot of there. So once I remember, I will let you know. But there was a lot of clothing, a ton of ears. There weren't a lot of ears, like choices. Like there used to be walls and walls of just different types of ears, and they don't. There were ears. It's not that there weren't ears, just like there were mugs, but they weren't. So like park mugs, they didn't have park mugs. They didn't have like all general park mugs. They didn't have a lot of travel mugs either. I wanted to buy a travel mug because my daughter broke one, my husband broke one, my daughter lost one of mine, so I'm all out of drinking mugs, but didn't see any because I like the ceramic kind, and I did not see. I found one at Starbucks, but it had a huge Starbucks sign on it, and I didn't want that. But so anyways, so they had a ton of household items other than mugs, and a very nice household items. I did not pick up any, just two of one, just because of the weight that some of them weigh, but they had really nice throw blankets, nice serving plates, and even like dishes, really nice classic dishes, more or less like white and black with like little engraved Mickeys rather than like the colorful Mickey plates, which I probably would use anyways. But if you're looking for more subtle Disney, they had a ton of that. So let me show you what I have gotten from the mugs and from the household stuff. So I did find a 50th mug. So this, I was told, replaced the 2020 mug and the 2020, not the 2020 mug, so the 2022 mug. So I'm not sure whether it replaced the 2021 mug as well because of the celebrations, but it just says Walt Disney World 50th. It has the castle on it, and it's kind of has that iridescent look to it a little bit. And yeah, so it's a very nice shape. I probably won't be drinking out of this one. It will be on my mug shelf of mugs that I don't drink out of. Then I picked up another Coronado Springs mug. Now this is completely different than the one I had before. And oh yeah, so let me tell you the prices. So this one was $22.99. and this one was $14.99. So again, this one has a nice Mickey head on the back, and then it just says Coronado Springs Disney Resort. I wish they had like a Grand Destino tower, because that's where we were staying, since I already had the Coronado Springs mug, but they didn't, so I just purchased that. And then for the household, they had these, so I purchased 2 of these because I've got one for my friend. This was $34.99, and I thought this was an okay deal because it is a bowl, but it's also a candle. And the candle is cinnamon sugar scented wax candle. It's not very strong smell, so I don't know how it would be burning it. It has 3 wicks too. So one here, 2, and 3. And I thought it would be so nice as a bowl in your kitchen or wherever I'm going to be using mine in my kitchen, as a decoration or as a purposeful bowl, whatever you need to use it. This did cause me a bit of an issue where I had it on in my carry-on, and they were swabbing it for something, I don't know. So just keep that in mind at the airport, obviously. And then, so that was all I got from the for the household before our trip. Now if you are Canadian, this is no longer an option for you. You cannot pre-order magic bands anymore. So when we first started going, magic bands were free and you could pick a color. Then they made magic bands no longer free. They had a small fee, like $10 for colored ones. And then you could also pick a design one, like one of those fancy design ones. And they're usually, depending on what you picked, were anywhere from $14.99 to $20.99. And then maybe there were a couple that were higher. So the first time that we were going on a trip and they offered this, I could not get one for the life of me. As soon as they would come up, they were gone. It was so quick. So I didn't get one then. So I just ended up just reusing whatever I had. And then they had this one this year, and it's had the little 50th, and then it had the castle on it with a couple like fireworks around it or some sort of a swirly twirly design. So I picked this one up for myself, and this was $20. And they're always personalized. They say Sonja. Now you could get all of this, I think, at Disney Springs, or you can just buy one, a random one. I don't think it's gonna have a name on it, but at any store, but they are a little bit more pricier. And then for my husband, I just picked up the colored one, and I think these were like $10. This was the only color that was available, so that's why he ended up with this color. I just like using magic bands because they're handy. I charge everything to the room. It's my key. It's my way to enter to the hotel parking lots, because you needed to either stay on a hotel or have a dining reservation in order to enter the parking lot of the resorts. So, and it's on my hand. I don't have to look for it in my purse if I had a card. So I always like to have these. So those are the ones I purchased before. Now I did go to Christmas store because I always like to buy something for my Disney Christmas tree. If you have not seen one of those, make sure you check out my Christmas decor tour over on my home channel, which is linked in the description box. So this year I just picked up this one. It is their 50th ornament that they had, and this was $22.99. So it spins. So it has a Mickey, and then it has all the parks at the back. And it also says the world's most magical celebration. So I picked that up, and then I also picked up, because I needed a tree topper and I needed a skirt, but I had to pick one because I want to distribute my spending. So this was $50, $49.99, and it is a tree topper, and it lights up. You can see it, a little twinkling. So I thought that was really cute, and I'm super excited to be using it at Christmas now, that for my Disney Christmas tree. And then maybe if I go again this year, I'll pick up this tree skirt. And another thing that I picked up for myself is I have started collecting the Alex and Annie bracelets. So I picked up the 50th one, which has a seat, like a glass. It's not glass, I'm pretty sure it's plastic, but a castle. Trying for you to see it there. And then it has a little Mickey, and then just a whole bunch of other stuff they always have. And this was, thought I put a, oh, there it is. There you go back to tell you how much this was. This was $64.99. So it was about $20 more than your regular Alex and Annie Disney style Alex and Annie ones. So just keep that in mind if you're looking, but I figured I won't be able to get this one next year. And then I went to Basin and I picked up, of course, the salts. So I have here a mixture of therapy and relaxation. Then I have, so that's therapy and relaxation. Then this one is the Enchanted Waters. Then this one is relaxation. This one's Wild Jasmine. This is Wishes. And then this one is the therapy one. And I always buy the whole set. This was $34.99 for the whole set. Now, I would recommend, well, you can pack these in your carry-ons. They have to go in a checked bag. Just keep that in mind if you are traveling. And I also bought 3 boxes of small bath bombs. And I'll just go grab them because I don't have them. And I'll be right back. So here's the box. And I want to say this was $20, but I'm not 100% sure. So in here, I was able to fit 9 of them in here. And they're smaller, but they're perfect size for your bathtub. And I've got Florida Sun, Relax, Lily, Serenity. I don't know what LG is. And I thought I had a write-up of what these things were. Then I got blue and something, I can't read their writing. And then I think I had a Japanese cherry blossom, 2 of those, because I really like the way these smell. And I got these same set, exact same set for myself, my daughter, and my son, because my son never wants any and then uses up all of my bath bombs when he takes baths, because he likes baths. So I bought him a set as well. So that's it. Oh no, that's not it. So I found myself in a bit of a predicament because Frontier switched the weight of the luggage. So it used to be 50 pounds. They switched it to 40 pounds. I did not realize it until I was doing a check-in and it was too late already. So I had to go buy another bag, and I went to the outlets and I was gonna buy a bag there, and I'm not sure why I did not buy a bag there, because I was scrambling the last night to find a bag to buy, because I was going to go, I made a decision I was going to buy a bag, so I was looking for the right print, but none of the stores had any different prints, so I'm not sure whether this was the only print that Vera Bradley had for the parks, but I ended up picking up a carry-on from Vera Bradley, and as you can see, it's the Little Mermaid. This was $140. With tax, it came up to $149. So a little pricier, but I'm sure it's gonna get used. It has the little slot for your suitcase, pocket here, and then inside it has 2 pockets here and then 2 pockets on the bottom. It has a harder bottom as well. So, and then it comes with handles as well as a strap. So I have a smaller version of this bag that is one as a considered a personal carry-on item, so I use that a lot, but now I have a carry-on as well. My personal one's not in the print. It's a Vera Bradley, but it's just gray. So now I have this one as well, added to my bag collection. Well, I hope you had enjoyed this video. Hold on one second, I did forget to include 2 more things. Also, pause the video. I forgot to show you. I picked up this collar for both of my dogs. I was quite surprised that they had one big enough. This was up to 140 pounds and it fits Duke quite well. And I knew I had my daughter measure up to 30 inches and he's 27.5-inch neck. So it, like I said, there's room here. So I knew if it fit him, it would fit Frank as well. So they both got it and it was $17.99. I also got this 50th jersey. I absolutely love jerseys, so I added this one to my collection. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you all in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.